Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. And I have an adult beverage in my hand. And if you're 21 and over, then I suggest that you grab an adult beverage as well, because you might need one, or a few for that matter, after I share an opinion or a realization that came to mind as I was watching TNA this past week. So, and keep in mind you, I am a huge TNA fan. So grab your beer, and I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, so now that you have the beer in hand, this past week on Impact, Chris Sabin became your world heavyweight champion, defeating Bully Ray after he cashed in and gave up his X Division champion, which Austin Aries did last year. So if you've seen my video, or if you haven't, go check it below. I gave you my thoughts on Austin Aries. But let's face it, but Chris Sabin is a transitional champion. He won't have a title reign like Austin Aries, Robert Roode, and even Bully Ray. And I go into that fact of Bully Ray, and this was my realization. Bully Ray was built up to be this gigantic heel, and the title was stripped. And why is that? Because if you realize, or if you think about it, the angle with him and Hogan and Brooke has not ended. So how it's going to end is, unfortunately, in my opinion, in the next coming month or 2 months from now, you will see Hulk Hogan facing Bully Ray. That's right, have a drink. Hulk Hogan, 60 years old. The man can't even walk. His entrance to the ring will probably be slower than The Undertaker at this point. You might be able to have a full meal as you're waiting for him to make it to the ring. Now, let it be known that it's obvious that he is a huge legend, Hogan. No one's denying that. But the fact of the matter is the individual Hulk Hogan is 60, if not older, years old. And at that point, why would you continue to go to the ring? Why would you want to go to the ring and embarrass yourself? You don't see Barry Sanders playing NFL way past his prime. You don't see Michael Jordan playing basketball. Why? Same thing that we hate with the WWE, with these wrestlers wrestling, Triple H, all these old stars coming back for one more match. Why ruin a legacy? The man can't even walk. If you remember last year when Hogan faced Sting, there was no bumping naturally. It was a street fight, punches, no DQ. That's what the match was. And this is probably what the match will be against Bully Ray. The fact of the matter is, Hulk Hogan will be massively over with the crowd. Fans will be going crazy for him. He'll be wearing the red and yellow as normal, and he'll be massively over. But there comes a point where you have to let go, and you have to let the current stars shine, or develop stars, that way they could shine. Quite honestly, Hulk Hogan coming back into the ring again Although it's good for nostalgia, you see him in the ring, but he's not the man that you remembered in his prime. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for Hogan to wrestle again. It's embarrassing that you end a good title reign just for the fact of Hogan having one more match. And with Bully Ray losing the title, and if my prediction is true, the reason why he dropped that title is because Hogan will go over Bully Ray. Another second thing that we always hate is the old stars always going over the younger stars. Now granted, Bully Ray is not a young star. He's in his early to mid 40s, but nonetheless he's still an active wrestler. If you're gonna have him face Bully Ray, Hogan versus Bully Ray, why not have Bully Ray go over? What does it do for Hogan? For Bully Ray, continue to make him a bigger heel than he already is. Quite honestly, Hogan wrestling again, embarrassing.